Hi, I'm Homer Nottingham. Welcome to my class today. We're going to be doing classes here on a regular basis. And remember, when we're doing these classes, you want to be very careful. We have a 70-40 rule. We go at 70% of what we're capable. And if you have an injury or an illness, I want you to go at 40 or not at all. We're not into pain or discomfort. We're only into health and wellness. And I've been doing this for a number of years now. I was born in 1938. I'm in my 80s. And believe me, I thank God for Tai Chi and Qigong every day, and it'll really keep you healthy and well. Good morning. We start every day with the 8 brocades followed by a breathing exercise. So let's start with the traditional Tai Chi greeting. Thank you very much for watching today. We'll add a little extra to it. Right hand under the left, left hand under the right. Out to the shoulders. Let's come down to the knees in a graceful bow, and let's step into the world of Tai Chi and Qigong. We'll start out with the 8 brocades today, so let's bring the hands right here, and let's start to twist from one side of the building to the other side. Nice and gentle. We go at 70%. We have a 70-40 rule. We go at 70% of what we're capable, so come around about 70%. And if you have an illness or an injury, you go at 40%. And if you have any pain or discomfort, please just stop. We're not into pain or discomfort, just health and wellness. By twisting and turning like this, we're starting the morning out by opening up all of our internal organs, our liver, spleen, kidney, heart, and lungs. Let's give them a nice massage to start the day. They do a lot of work for us. Let's bring it down over the heart. Bring the hands down over the heart, open up the mid-back and the rib cage, and come into a Qigong state of mind. Open the heart and smile from the heart. Now we're going to release the hands, and we're going to let the hands swing freely, and the back of the hand's going to come around and hit right on the vertebrae across from the navel. Right directly on the vertebrae across from the navel. See if you can find a tender spot there. That tender spot is called a Mingman, and that's the doorway of life. It releases energy, goes up into the brain, goes up a thing called meridians. So we're using acupressure to open the meridians. Not using needles today, that's acupuncture. We're using acupressure. So find that tender spot and give it a nice hit with the back of the hand. Let that energy flow, stimulate the brain, get the nervous system settled for the day. Now we're going to drum the entire body to wake it up for the day. So let's come up and start to drum the body, up and down the body, all the way from the shoulders down to the knees, a nice firm drumming. Your skin used to glow. It was nice and soft when you were young. Gets a little hard and brittle as we grow older. So let's open it up, get that energy flowing out to the skin again. Now if you have an old injury or an operation or a sore joint, you might have a sore joint somewhere like a sore hip, let's just drum that sore hip. Or if it's a knee, let's drum it if you have a sore joint on those knees. And then bring it to a gentle stop. Let the hands come up and float down through the bioenergy that surrounds the body. Sometimes energy gets blocked in those old operations, and it causes chronic fatigue and headaches, so we want to clear them up, get them moving for the day. So we start every day with the 8 brocades followed by a breathing exercise. So we're going to do the first brocade, cross the fingers in front, come up the spinal cord, turn the hands over, and hold the sky with both palms. Now come up on the toes. Now come down and stretch out to both sides. Nice and slow, opening those pressure points on those meridians. Let the hands float down. Turn at the shoulders. Scoop the energy from the earth up the spinal cord, on those toes. Open those ankles. Harvard Medical School tells us that we lose up to 50% of the balance sensors in those ankles as we grow older. And we lose a staggering, and it is a staggering 75% of the balance sensors in the bottom of our feet. We start losing them at age 20, lose them for the rest of our lives. That's why athletes can only play in the pro ranks until they're about 30 or 35, and they have to retire. So let's rejuvenate and regenerate the body. That's the good news. They tell us we can rejuvenate and regenerate the body. So let's stretch out. Get it back to its natural, healthy condition. One last time. Hold the sky with both palms on those toes. Open those ankles. And then let the hands float all the way down. Come back up. As they come down, let them go to the stomach. Right hand on the bottom for the ladies. Left hand on the bottom for the men. And put the thumbs right on the navel and put the hands flat on the belly below the navel. Now, we're going to purge the lungs. Get a lot of congestion in the lungs at night, so we're going to pull the stomach in firmly, bend over, blow out through the mouth like you're blowing into a straw, inhale through the nose, and purge the lungs. So begin. And then inhale up. Pull that stomach in firmly, purge those lungs. Get a lot of congestion at night, have less allergies, colds, flu, and pneumonia. Purge them every day. You get a lot of phlegm right in the throat, goes right into those lungs. Just clear them out every morning, get them ready for the day. One last time, and then come up and push down through the bioenergy that surrounds the body. Brocade number 2 of the 8 brocades. Let's step out with the left leg into a wide horse stance. Let's come into the prayer position. Now we're going to work on a little brain fitness, and that's called neurogenesis. Neurogenesis, we're going to create some new cells in the brain, which will help us with dementia and other things. So a little brain game. So bring one hand out as a fist and squeeze it tight. The other hand is a tiger's mouth with the index finger and thumb sticking out. Go back to the prayer position and put it on the other side. Focusing the mind, coordination, concentration. That index finger and thumb's called a tiger's mouth. The index finger runs to your large intestine, so we're opening up some pressure points to the large intestine on those meridians, and right into the lungs from the thumb. And whatever you do is right. We're just practicing. So we go nice and slow, and that builds a new pathway in the brain called muscle memory as we create new cells called neurogenesis. So we're just squeezing that fist, opening up, creating the tiger's mouth, getting those meridians open with acupressure today. One last time, prayer position. Now we're going to become an archer. We're going to draw a bow and shoot an arrow. So don't let the knees come forward. In this class, when you come down, the buttock comes out in the back as if you're sitting down on a chair. So sit down on a tall stool or a chair, grab the string of a bow, put that tiger's mouth out as a target, shoot the arrow. The hands are opposite each other. Inhale up and blow out. Both sides. Blow out like you're blowing into a straw. Clear those lungs. A little lower each time. Strengthen those legs. Beautiful balance. No special equipment for Qigong, just your body. You can do it anywhere, anytime, at the park, or at the beach, the backyard, or in the house. Open those knees and hips, get them open for the day. Shoulders and neck. Clear them out. One last time. Push down, step back, hands back to the stomach, thumbs on the navel, hands flat on the stomach below the navel. Now we're going to, they're right over the bladder, so we're going to massage the bladder, the gallbladder, liver, spleen, kidneys, stomach, intestines. So we'll do 20 or 30 bellows breath. So begin. And bring it to a gentle stop. Let the hands come up and float down through the bioenergy that surrounds the body, called the guardian chi. Breathe and relax. Brocade number 3 of the 8 brocades. The hands come out front with the palms facing the heavens. One turns and goes deep into the earth at the side. The other comes to the spinal cord, turning towards the earth. It comes up and holds the sky with one palm. And then both hands turn and come along the spinal cord, touching heaven and earth, reaching up into heaven and down into earth, going with the breath, exhaling up, inhaling to the center. Stretch out the liver on the right side when that right hand comes up. Liver carries anger. We'll get some of the emotions out of our body. On the left side, the spleen. Stretch that spleen out. It carries worry. And both hands are coming along that spinal cord with the up hand coming down to the inside. Right along the spinal cord, opening up the triple burner. The waste system, the digestive system, and the respiratory system as those hands move like Reiki hands, moving energy through the body. We're clearing the triple burner. One last time, touching heaven and earth. Both hands to the shoulders. And both hands float down through the bioenergy. Now the heart settles at night just like the lungs do. Most common time for a heart attack is about 3:30 a.m. in the morning when the whole body settles. So we need to purge the heart when we get up in the morning. First thing we do is purge the heart and the lungs. So let's bring the hands in front of the heart, palms facing each other. Now we're going to do some fountain breathing like a giant water fountain. We're going to purge the heart. So we're going to blow out like a water fountain. So begin. Down to the knees. Hands right in front of the heart. Purge the heart. Clear the heart. Gets a lot of plaque and cholesterol in at nighttime. It settles in the heart. Let's strengthen the circulation. Get it flowing for the day. Now let it stick to those arteries. Heart's starting to beat a little faster. Cardio time. Let's clear that heart. Get it ready for the day. One last time. And then let the hands come up and float down through the bioenergy that surrounds the body. As the hands get right at the seam of the pants, inhale and bring them up so the wrists are very tight. We're going to keep them that way during this entire exercise. That's going to work the carpal bones. Hopefully we won't have carpal tunnel, so let's keep it nice and strong. There's some carpal bones in the wrist. Now make the back long and straight. Let the vertebrae hang like pearls from heaven down through the center of the body. Lift the head and drop the chin so the head's level. Now take a big inhale and exhale and look backwards over the shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale and look backwards over the other shoulder, looking backwards till the illness disappears. Opening a meridian that runs from the eyes to the liver with acupressure. We're not using needles today, using acupressure. With a nice firm twist at 70%. Clear that neck just a bit. It's great for the respiratory system, for snoring, asthma, allergies. Don't force the neck, just come to the edge, and if one side's stiffer than the other side, go to the weak side on both sides and let it open holistically. Everything holistically. One last time, come back to the center. Keep the wrist tight. Now we're going to look up, and as we look up, we let the mouth open wide. Now we look down, let the mouth close, moving up and down. Might have some snap, cracking, and popping in your ears as that mouth opens and closes. Everything settles at night on the body. Let's get that jaw. We have some very strong muscles in the jaw. Sometimes they'll cramp up on us at night. We'll clench our teeth, grind our teeth, so let's clear it out. Harvard Medical School tells us that 60 to 90% of all of our illnesses and all of our injuries are caused from that stress and tension. Get a little of it out of the body, get the snap, cracking, and popping out of the ears as best we can. That'll clear the inner ear. Have a little better balance for the day. One last time. Come back to the center, wrists are still tight. Now drop the ear over to the shoulder, roll around the chest in a big circle. Get all the snap, cracks, and pops out of that neck as best we can early in the morning. Just give it a nice, firm, nice, big twist. We want to return that neck to its natural, healthy condition. And the natural, healthy condition of the neck is soft. We want it soft like cotton. We want the core strong like steel. So we're using the cotton and steel principle to soften that neck. Let's go the other direction and unwind it a few times. All the snap, cracks, and pops out. Get it nice and soft. It'll be a lot safer driving. When you change lanes, you can turn and look back further. Backing up, you can look back. It'll prevent those accidents. And then let's bring it to a gentle stop. Shake those wrists, get them moving again. We're going to purge the body. We're going to do some tiger breathing. Breathing like a giant tiger. Come up and hold the barbell like you're holding a barbell. We're going to come up and squeeze the fists very tight. And that's going to open some pressure points in the fingertips. Gets the electromagnetic energy flowing. That little finger runs all the way to your heart. That thumb runs into your lungs. So we squeeze and release. We'll stop breathing, come down, and start all over again. So begin. Now stop breathing and come down. Release the fist. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Clear those pressure points in those fingertips. Using acupressure. Not using needles today. Squeeze and release. Stop breathing. Breathing like a giant tiger. One last time. Tiger breathing. Let the hands float down through the bioenergy that surrounds the body. Nice and slow through that guardian chi that guards the body. It's very strong, about 4 feet around the body. Protects us from diseases and allergies. Brocade number 5 of the 8 brocades. Let's step out with the left leg into a wide horse stance and grab the hips. Put the thumbs towards the back of the room and the fingers towards the front. Put the thumbs right in the groove of those joints. Now remember, the knees don't go forward. We're going to sit down on a tall stool or a chair. So sit down. Now while you're down, just stay right there and shift over to one leg and then rise. Now sink on that same leg. And when you're down, shift to the other leg and then rise. Now this time when we shift, we're going to turn and look backwards over the shoulder. And we're going to begin to move like a snake. A snake is totally balanced. It's a symbol of Qigong. Legs are getting very strong and getting very flexible. We're stretching the ligaments and the tendons of those legs, getting them nice and strong. Remember, more people die from falls after age 60 than heart disease. More people die from falls than cancer. So let's build those legs up, get them nice and strong. Now we're also getting the lymph nodes. When we come down and switch over, working the lymph nodes in the knees, the hips, the armpits, and the neck. The lymph nodes do not open on their own. They must be squeezed and released. This exercise squeezes and releases them to get the lymph fluid to flow. If you sit around, watch TV, drive a car, work on a computer, your immune system will get out of balance. Let's bring it back into balance. Yin-yang harmony. That lymph fluid flowing, balance that immune system. One last time, we sink, shift, rise, step back to the center. Now, if you have bad joints or bad bones, be very careful. We're going to come up on the heels and drop on the toes and purge those joints. So we're going to swing arms, come up on the heels, and drop on the toes and drop on the heels. So inhale up and exhale. Feel the vibration going right into the bones. Drop firmly. Feel those bones vibrating right into the joints. Now, we don't have a lot of blood flow in those joints. So the impurities are going to settle in there since there's no blood flow, there's just fluids. And we live in a world of radiation. Radiation's increased in our body by 500% since the World War II. We cook in microwave ovens, it puts radiation in our body, has iPhones, computers in our homes, cell phone towers in our community, smart meters on our houses, and right in airplanes, all putting radiation into the body. Purge those joints. That's where it's going to settle. Let's get it out of there. Get those joints open for the day. Feel a lot better in the afternoon. Purge those joints one last time. And then bring it to a gentle stop. Breathe and relax. Brocade number 6. Brocade number 6 of the 8 brocades. Hands come out front. They're on each side of the spinal cord. We come up on each side of the spinal cord. We exhale into the heavens with the palms up. We take a big inhale and exhale down, isolating the spine. At the bottom, release. Touch the fingertips to the legs or the feet, wherever you're at's fine. Then inhale. Stacking the vertebrae in the lower back, mid back, upper back. Exhale down and isolate them. Nice and slow. Release. Touch. Inhale up. Exhale, stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other. Exhale down and isolate them. 4 breaths, release, touch, inhale. Exhale. Take a big inhale this time. We're going to exhale down and just hang this time. Now let the hands touch against the legs or the feet. Now we've got the kidneys all stretched out with those fingers touching the legs. Move up and down, let the energy flow and massage the kidneys. Kidneys carry fear and they age us. Let's give them a nice massage for the day. Move up and down, massage those kidneys. Get them moving for the day. They do a lot of work for us. They filter all of our blood. We'll have less allergies if you give them a nice massage every morning. Get them ready for the day. Chinese consider those in traditional Chinese medicine the most important organs in the body.
And men, you've got the prostate. 1 out of 4 men have prostate problems. Nourish it. Give it a nice massage for the day. Get it open for the day. One last time, and then slowly come up, stacking the vertebrae in the lower back, mid back, upper back. And let the hands float down through the bioenergy. Now we've opened the spinal cord. Let's do some spinal cord breathing. Come up like you're lifting a barbell. Now we're going to look up into the heavens, close the shoulder blades very tight, lean back and compress the spine. Now come forward, look down, squeeze the fist, blow out in spinal cord breathing. Back and forth, compressing, expanding. Get those shoulder blades opening and closing. Get all the chronic fatigue out of the shoulder blades. Now that back is a pump. That's why those vertebrae are flexible. Pumps the cranial sacral fluid up into the brain. Settles the nervous system. Spinal cord breathing. Let's get it open for the day. Get that pump flow, pumping that fluid up. Spinal cord breathing. Open that governing meridian that runs up the back. One last time. And push down. Breathe and relax. Spinal cord breathing. Brocade number 7 of the 8 brocades. Step out with the left leg into a wide horse stance. Make a fist with each hand. It's going to be fun now. Let's put the fist right on the side. Now we're going to come down. We're going to punch straight out. Squeeze the fist very tight. That's going to clear the meridians in the fingertips. Let that electromagnetic energy flow. Open the eyes very wide. So we're going to punch with tiger eyes. Sit down on a tall stool. Turn. Both sides. Punch with tiger eyes. Angry eyes. Clear those wrinkles around the eyes. Clear those meridians with acupressure. Squeeze and release that fist. Work those fingertips. Work those eyes. Clear those meridians. Get those pressure points open for the day. That energy flowing for the day. Punch with tiger eyes, angry eyes. One last time. Fist to the side. Now a kung fu punch. So now we're going to punch straight out. The fist's going to be facing the earth. It's going to come back in, face the heavens. We're going to make a loud noise, and we're going to get rid of all of our frustrations to start the day. So let's begin. Hey, 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 hey. One last time. All right, step back. Now we shattered the chi in the body. Let's bring that energy back into the body. We shattered it. So we're going to do 2 in-breaths and 1 out. So pull some grounding energy up from the earth. Turn the hands over. Now get some inspirational energy from the heavens. Breathe in again. And now we're going to breathe way out. Bring all that energy back into the body. So it's the in again, and way out breath. In again, and way out. Get all that stagnant energy out of those lungs. Feel the lungs relaxing as you bring the energy back in, called chi, life's vital force. The in again, and way out breath. One last time. In again, and way out. Getting everything out of the body. All that stagnant energy. Brocade number 8 of the 8 brocades, and the body will be ready to go for the day. So inhale and come up on the toes. Exhale and come down. Moving slowly up and down. Nice and gentle. Strengthening those lower extremities. Squeeze those toes. There's pressure points on those toes. We want to open them up. Little toe goes right to your bladder. Big toe goes to your liver and spleen meridians. So open them up, get them ready for the day. Strengthen those lower extremities like a ballet dancer. Prevent those falls. Remember, more falls kill people over 60 than cancer or heart disease. So let's strengthen those lower extremities and prevent those falls as best we can. Stretch that Achilles heel. It's about a year on crutches if you pop that Achilles heel. So give it a nice gentle exercise. Get it ready for the day. Now we're going to swing arms, come up on the toes and drop on the heels. So if you have bad joints, our bad bones. Be very careful. So come up and swing and drop. Feel the vibration going right into the bones. Building bone density. After age 40, we lose 1% of our bone density every year. Let's rejuvenate and regenerate that bone density. Hopefully that way if we do fall, the bones won't break, and if they do, they'll heal a lot faster, so give them a nice massage. Astronauts use this in outer space. They have a real problem with bone density. They lose 2% per week in the satellite with no gravity, so they have to do a lot of exercises for bone density. Big problem with space travel, bone density. One last time. And then move up and down just a few more times. Strengthen those legs just a bit more. Beautiful balance. Prevent those falls. Now put the feet flat on the floor. Now rock, pick up the toes and pick up the heels. Rock back and forth. There's more nerve endings in those feet than anywhere else on your body. So if you have trouble sleeping at night, you want to give yourself a nice foot massage. You sleep a lot sounder. We're opening up 9 pressure points too. Squeeze those toes. So we're just opening up those feet, getting the energy to flow. Now go in a big circle. Give them a nice massage. Foot reflexology. Those nerves settle. Sleep a lot sounder at night. Just a nice, gentle massage. Now go the other direction. Just moving. Stillness and motion, motion and stillness. And then bring it to a gentle stop. Bring the feet together and a graceful bow for the ancient energy masters at the Shaolin Temple that have been doing those exercises for thousands of years, passing them down from one generation to the other. Okay, we're going to do a couple of exercises now, a couple of Tai Chi exercises. They might be a little harder than the Qigong. So remember, we're just practicing. If you don't get it quite right, it's okay. Just keep practicing. So again, we're going to work some for brain fitness. It's physical and brain fitness. So bring the hand in front of the stomach and the other hand at the head. Now this is called hands wave like cloud. It's a Tai Chi exercise. So we're going to have the hands go in a big circle. So let them one drop and one rise. And then go to the other side and drop and rise as the hands wave like clouds. You can go nice and slow, nice and gentle, just moving slowly. Now we're going to step out with the left foot. And we're going to begin to follow that up hand. Now the hands are going in opposite directions. So it's working the brain. Again, we're doing neurogenesis, building new brain cells. And that's called muscle memory. And that gives us new pathways in our brain as a reserve. It'll help us with our dementia. So nice and slow, shifting from leg to leg. Come straight up the spinal cord with those hands as they circle. As they come up the spinal cord, they're opening that triple burner, the waist system, digestive system, and respiratory system. Now keep the shoulders and hips level. That'll prevent falls. If we learn to shift from one leg to the other and not lean, if we start to fall and we lean, we will fall. If we shift from one leg to the other, keeping the shoulders and hips level, we'll stay up. So nice and gentle, just moving, hands moving slowly, shifting from leg to leg. Now I'm going to step back with my left leg, and when my left hand comes around, so we're going to step back into a bow stance. So we step back foot's at a 30-degree angle, front foot straight ahead. I come onto my back leg and lunge onto my front leg in a Tai Chi lunge. So all the weight's on my back leg, I'm facing the side wall, and then I lunge back to the front on the front leg, twisting and turning my body, stretching the liver, spleen, kidney, heart, and lungs, getting them ready for the day. Nice and slow. You can slow it down. Shifting from leg to leg, everything is in slow motion, just opening those pressure points. And again, we're stretching all the ligaments and tendons in those legs and all the internal organs, getting them ready for the day, just stretching. Now we're going to step back to the center when the right hand comes around. So when the right hand comes around, we step back to the center, following it. And then the hands continue to wave like clouds. Now we're going to step back with the right foot this time. So we step back with the hand, we twist to the back leg and lunge to the front leg. Twist to the side and lunge to the front. Twisting and turning, stretching the internal organs. Nice and gentle, keeping the shoulders and hips level, going to prevent falls. Tai Chi lunge, legs are getting very strong, ligaments and tendons are getting stretched.
Our body's going to be very flexible. We're going to move through life with grace and ease instead of stiffness. Now we step back to the center. Hands continue to wave like clouds, shifting from leg to leg. And then we bring it to a gentle stop, and the hands point towards the heavens. And the hands are going to come down, and they're going to cover the kidneys flat on the back. So we bring them down, pointing towards the earth, put them flat on the kidneys, as close to the spinal cord as we can get. Now we're stretching those rotator cuffs in the shoulders. No shoulder replacements. Give them a nice stretch. Now look up at the ceiling. Now lean back and compress the spine. Stretch those shoulders. Now we're stretching the spine. Now on the inhale, squeeze the buttock tight. On the exhale, release it. Squeeze it tight and then release it on the exhale. The Kegel exercise. No hip replacements. No shoulder replacements. No pinched nerves in the back. That's the number one reason for doctor visits. Out of the 5 best exercises for the body, according to Harvard Medical School, swimming is number 1. Tai Chi is number 2. Number 3 is strength building. Number 4, walking. And number 5, the Kegel exercise. So we're doing 4 of the 5 exercises right here today. Squeeze and release that buttock, and then bring it to a stop. Come up and become soft like cotton. Now come over and hang like an iron bridge. Just let everything hang. When somebody can walk across your back, stop there. Just like a suspension bridge, move up and down now and strengthen that back. Give it a nice massage. Open those vertebrae. They compress about 1 inch every day. You need to open them every day. Get them ready for the day. Give them a nice massage. And then bring it to a gentle stop. Slowly come up, stacking the vertebrae in the lower back, mid back, upper back. Now make a circle with the index finger and thumb. Put it behind the back in the same place, but not on the back. We're not going to brace the back this time. Now look up, lean back to the same place you were at when you were bracing the back. You've opened some space now. It compresses about 1 inch. We've opened some of that inch. Now on the inhale, squeeze and release the buttock. No hernias, no hemorrhoids. Squeeze and release. Strengthen that bladder. You don't have to get up and go to the bathroom so much at night. Stretch those shoulders, no shoulder replacements. Compress that spine, get that spinal cord fluid flowing, and then bring it to a stop. Come up and become soft like cotton again. Come over and hang like an iron bridge. And gently move up and down and strengthen that back a bit more. The chiropractor can pop those vertebrae back in for you, but unless you strengthen it, they're going to keep popping out. Just get them ready for the day. Work that back with a lot of problems with lower backs. And then bring it to a gentle stop. Exhale slowly, stacking the vertebrae one on top of the other in the lower back, mid back, upper back as you come up. It's time to reach out and expand the horizon, palms facing the heavens. Look up at the ceiling. Now come back to the same place you were at when you were bracing the back. You've opened about 1 inch of space. Now on the inhale, squeeze the buttock and release. Kegel exercise. That body stretched out. It's a full body exercise. Everything's getting stretched now. You gotta have a nice soft body, soft like cotton, and the core strong like steel. Cotton and steel principle. Oh yes. And bring it to a stop. One last time, let's come over and hang like the iron bridge. Gently move up and down and soften that back just a bit more, strengthen it. Open those vertebrae just a bit more. Then bring it to a stop. Now while you're hanging, make a fist with each hand. Now bring that index finger and thumb up to the kidneys. Tap the kidneys, give them a nice firm but gentle massage. You have a hard crust around them, so be firm but gentle. They carry fear. And they age. So it feels good. Get rid of the chronic fatigue. Right on the end of those kidneys, the adrenal gland causes hypertension, high blood pressure, heart palpitations. Oh yeah, give it a nice massage to start the day. Stay healthy, working the body inside and out. And bring it to a gentle stop. Let the hands come down. Release the fist. Now we're going to do an exercise called butterfly dancing before the flower. We're going to exhale up with the hands coming way above the head and then inhale down. So begin. Inhale down. Butterfly dancing. Building strength and flexibility.
Harvard Medical School tells us we lose up to 50% of the flexibility in our back as we grow older, starting at age 20. Soften it up, lubricate it, keep it nice and flexible. One last time, and let the hands float down. We'll do one more exercise, and again, it's sort of a hard exercise. It's for brain fitness as well as physical fitness, but it stretches every joint in the body. It's called spiraling Qigong. So bring one of the hands out with the palm up. Now the palm never turns towards the earth with this exercise. It always faces up. So shift all your weight to the leg opposite the hand. Bring it across to that leg, and then bring it back across as you shift the weight to the other leg, and let it go over the crown point of the head with the palm facing up. Now shift back to the right leg and let it turn upside down and come out at the shoulder with the palm up, and then tuck and come around the waist. Spiraling Qigong, you're stretching every joint and every muscle in the body. At the end, out at the end there, you tuck and let it come back around, working those carpal bones. Elbow is upside down, spiraling Qigong. It never faces the earth, always faces up. Twist and turns and comes around the Dao Mai, the great meridian around the waist. One last time. Now the other hand comes up, it comes across, back across, over the crown point of the head, out at the shoulder with the palms up at the shoulder, tucks and comes around the waist, stretching all of those joints, getting the body soft and flexible, getting it ready for the day. One last exercise here today. One last time we come around, spiraling Qigong. Now we're ready for spiraling Qigong. We've done both hands, so now both hands come out for spiraling Qigong. Both hands go to this side. One hand stays in front of the stomach. The other hand goes over the crown point of the head with the palms up. Both come out at the shoulders with the palms up. Both tuck and come around, and we begin to spiral. Spiraling Qigong, palms never facing down. Just like we have a magic stone in our palms. Won't let it fall out. Palms are always facing up. Straight out at the shoulders on both sides, stretching every joint in the body. This is like cross-training with one exercise instead of 10 or 20. Just moving, stretching everything in the whole body with spiraling Qigong. One last time. And then bring it to a gentle stop and a graceful bow. Take a break, get a glass of water, and come right back again, and we'll start again. Welcome back. We're going to do some healing sounds now. We're going to work the inside of the body. We'll start with the endocrine glands, which are inside the body. We've already worked the adrenals, so we'll go ahead and work the rest of the endocrine glands. And we do it with healing sounds. So we're going to use some healing sounds now. We're going to do some chanting. So we're going to use our voice, and we're going to start out by massaging the brain. And right in the front of the brain is the pituitary gland, and that's a very important gland. It gives us 10 different hormones. So let's bring the back of the hands together like a Reiki master. Right where that ring finger touches the palm of the hand is where the power's at that moves the hands, called healing hands, prayer hands, laying on of hands, Reiki hands, call many different things. But the power comes from here. It moves energy in and around the body. Where the mind and the hand goes, the chi flows. So now we're going to bring the energy right up the Chong channel, which is the thrusting channel. We're going to thrust it into the brain and massage the brain. Bring the back of the hands together, and we're going to use a big Om. So we go Om. Feel the vibration going right into the brain, massaging the brain. That pituitary gland gives us 10 different hormones for the body, and hormones are building blocks. Gives us human growth hormones for healing and vitality. Feel the brain being vibrated. Now
Now we're going to come around behind. We're going to move the sound to the back center of the brain. Going to bring the hands around behind the ears this time. Moving the sound to the back center of the brain for the pineal gland. Pineal gland keeps the whole body in rhythm, communicates with the body. Sleep is part of rhythm. It gives us sleep hormones. Now we're going to look way back on the ceiling, come out at the throat with a soft E, moving the sound into the throat. E. Feel the throat vibrating the thyroid. E. Thyroid works on our metabolism. E. Gives us mood hormones. No bad moods today. E. No depression. E. Only happy moves. One last time for the thyroid. E. Now we're going to move the sound down into the chest with a deeper sound. Ah. Feel the chest vibrating the thymus. Ah. Thymus works on our immune system. Ah. Works on those white blood cells. Ah. Thymus ages us. One last time for the thymus. Ah. Now come around with the light fist and thump the thymus. Let's stay forever young. Give it an extra massage. Oh, yeah. Remember, the ancient energy masters had no pharmaceutical drugs and no gyms to work out in. They had to come up with herbs, exercises, and diet for health and wellness inside and outside the body. And then bring it to a gentle stop and push down. Now the pancreas is right down below the belly button, right below the navel. It's a little to the right, but sort of in the center of the body. So we're going to twist and turn the body both directions. We'll push one hand down. The hand will come around the head on both sides, and that'll stretch the pancreas. We'll bring the healing sound down into it, and the sound we're going to bring down into it is yang, Y-A-N-G, yang, yang, yang. Work that pancreas. Yang does a lot of work for us. Yang gives us a hormone called insulin. Yang, yang regulates our blood sugar. Yang, good for type 1 or type 2 diabetes. Yang, near diabetes. Yang, yang gives us enzymes for digestion. Yang, yang. One last time. Yang, and push down. Work one more of the endocrine glands. We did the adrenal a little earlier, so now we'll come right down through the ovaries, the testes, and we go right through the intestines and the bladder and push all the impurities out of the body. So bring the hands to the heart. Now you're going to see, hear, and feel the sound as we push it down with the hands. You'll see, hear, and feel it come right through the center of the body. And the sound we're going to use is chew, like you chew gum. Chew. See, hear, and feel. Chew. Right down through the center of the body. Chew. Push all the impurities out through the bladder. Chew. Clear the insides of the body. Chew. The ovaries, testes. Chew. Push all the heat out of the intestines. Chew. Heat in the intestines causes heartburn. Chew. One last time. Chew. When we do these endocrine glands, it creates little toxins in the body, so we do a thing called ping qi. And all the indigenous tribes of the world use the breath to purge the body, to get impurities out of the body, and sometimes for healing. So we're going to do 5 ping qis. We're going to bring the fist and blow out like we're blowing into a straw and purge the body. So we'll begin. One more. Now, while the hands are out, just like you're riding a bicycle, just pedal it with your hands and just let the body massage or relax, and we'll give it a nice gentle massage. Just moving slowly and gently, just massaging the body, and then bring it to a gentle stop and a graceful bow for the ancient energy masters. Now we're going to work the meridians. Meridians carry electromagnetic energy, and they go through our internal organs. So we're going to work 5 elements. We're going to work the liver, the spleen, the kidney, the heart, and the lungs. So we're going to start with the liver meridian that runs from the eyes down to the big toe. So I'm going to turn my back. We're going to step out with the right foot. Now these meridians get blocked with stress and tension mostly. That causes 60 to 90% of all of our illnesses and injuries. And the liver meridian runs from the eyes down the right side of the body to the big toe. So we're going to clear that meridian right through the liver. So bring the right hand to the eyes, the left hand above. We're going to bring that sound with the hands and make a big circle and come right down the right side. And we're going to use the sound of a shoe, like a shoe of what we're wearing. So we go shoe, shoe. See, hear, and feel the sound. Shoe, following the lagong, the palm of the hand. Shoe means work palace. Shoo. Get all the stress and tension. Shoo. Out of the right side of the body. Shoo. All the bruises and inflammation. Shoo. All the diseases and allergies. Shoo. Causes blockages. Shoo. This time we're going to stop right over the liver. Shoo. Clearing all the anger out of the liver. Now we're going to step out on the left foot. Right under the left rib is the spleen. It's about as big as my finger and thumb. It sits right under the rib. So we're going to go out and come back in at the rib. It starts at the mouth, runs down the left side to our big toe. So we're going to come here. We're going to come back in, down to the knee and back in at the rib and clear the left side of the body. And we're going to use the sound of an owl. Hoo. Hoo. Clearing the left side of the body. Hoo. Get all the stress and tension out of the left side of the body. Whoo. All the bruises and inflammation. Whoo. Diseases and allergies. Whoo. Clear that meridian. Whoo. Stop over the spleen this time. Whoo. Clearing all the worry out of the spleen. Now we're going to work the central meridian from the heaven down into the earth, right through the center of the body. So we're going to do a full chant. We're going to go Om in the spirit area above the head and clear it. You'll feel the third eye vibrate. Then we're going to go Ah. You'll feel the throat vibrate. Clear the intuition area. And then we're going to go Hung right through the heart and into the earth. So inhale up. Om Ah Hung. Beautiful. Om Ah Hung. See, hear, and feel the sound. Om Ah Hung. Om Ah Hung. Clear the heart this time. Stop at the heart. Om Ah Hung. Getting all the anxiety out of the heart. Push the hands down slowly through the bioenergy that surrounds the body, the guardian chi that guards the body. Now we're going to take the middle finger, because that goes to the pericardium, which surrounds the heart, and we're going to go out on the end of the shoulder, not by the neck, but out on the end, and then we're going to go down towards the earth and come in towards the body, and you'll find a hole there that's called a shoulder nest. You're going to put the middle finger in it, and then cross over and put the middle finger on the other one. Middle finger goes to the heart. We're bringing some joy and happiness in. This is the beginning of the lung meridian, because the lungs carry sadness and grief, so we're going to massage it with the middle finger and open up the lung meridians on each side. So now we have them open with that middle finger. We're going to come down. Now we're going to become a white tiger. Palm of the hands are going to go towards the corner of the room. We're going to roar like a white tiger, and the sound that we're going to use is C, S-E-E, C-ah. So we begin. See-ah. Roar like a white tiger. See-ah. See, hear, and feel.
Sia, right through the cavities of the lungs. Sia, clear all the sadness and grief out. Sia, bring in some joy. Sia, happiness. Sia, one last time. Sia. So now we'll make a fist with the hands. We'll put them right on the kidneys and massage those kidneys. Give them a nice vigorous massage. Now we're going to go like a bear. We're going to go chir-o-e, and the E is going to come right down into the kidneys. We're going to growl like a bear. Got the kidneys open. Now come around. Chir-o-e. Come around and massage the kidneys again. They carry fear and they age us. Inhale up. Chir-o-e. They give us vitality. Give them a vigorous massage. Chir-o-e. One last time for vitality. Inhale up. Chir-o-e. Push down. Let's do 5 ping chis and purge the body. One more. Now ride the bike and massage the body. We've massaged the liver, the spleen, the kidney, the heart, and the lungs, and the meridians, clearing the stress and tension out of the body, bruises and inflammation, diseases and allergies, coming into a state of health and wellness, and bring it to a gentle stop and a graceful bow for the ancient energy masters. All right, we're going to end our session today. We've had a really great session. I've enjoyed working with you here today, and some of the things we're doing is going to bring some real change to your health and wellness. We're going to end with some laughing Qigong. Now, laughing Qigong, you might say, what is that all about? Well, it's been around a number of years, and the doctors tell us it's the best exercise you can possibly do from all the research that they're doing. They've put it into some of the cardio rehab places because it works so great. And it doesn't have to be a real laugh, it can be just a laugh. But the main thing is, one of the masters in San Francisco always tells me, Effie Chow from Chow Qigong, she always tells me 3 belly laughs and 8 hugs a day, Homer, and you'll be very, very, very healthy. So the same thing goes here. So we're going to learn to laugh today and come into a state of health and wellness. And again, it doesn't have to be a real laugh, it can be a fake laugh. It doesn't really matter because it's going to do the same thing for you, so let's laugh. Okay, we got one belly laugh out of the way now. So here's what we do now. We go, very good, yay. Very good, yay. Very good, yay. Now let's do a second belly laugh. Let's laugh with each other. Okay, we got 2 belly laughs out of the way. Very good, yay. Very good, yay. Very good, yay. We're going to do one more belly laugh, and we're going to have great health and wellness. And it's going to work. It kicks the endorphins in the brain. They go down and they attach to the same receptors opioids do. So it's going to take care of the pain, and you're going to be on a natural high. You're already higher than you were. You're going to get on a very natural high now. We're going to do a chicken dance. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. 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 One last time. All right, very good, yay. Very good, yay. Very good, yay. Laughing yoga and laughing Qigong. Have fun, enjoy the day. I love you all.